There you go.
Knicks Rehab.
Yeah.
You can't have a guy in Brunson that's little, even though I think he's an A guy. You know, we can have that discussion another time. But no matter how good he is, the difference between him and SGA and Luca and all these other greats, these guys are 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". You can't, Brunson can't be that little and everything else is regular weed. It ain't gonna work. Enough is enough. Cat is regular weed. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. Are these guys good NBA players? Yes. But are they going to go to a team and be the second or the first? No. Cat is the third option. I'm sorry. Bridges, OG, Hart, great role players. At this point, do we honestly think Mikal Bridges is a starting shooting guard for a championship contending team? Or is he a great six-man coming off the bench? This is what we got to start fathoming and being honest about. Knicks history, this is what we've been doing forever. We get, and I said this years ago, we get B+ guys, B- guys, and we prop them up to A+ guys. I said this, and everybody always laughs at me. I'm keeping it real. Regular weed. No disrespect. Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, they are not starting on a championship level team. They will be coming off the bench. That's not a bad thing. But we have these guys starting for us. Listen, man, I agree with Fabian Flea. You made a great point. But Fabian, I see what the comments were saying. I'm not getting into that with Jalen Brunson. Brunson is a dog, and Brunson puts us on his back. I'm sorry. I don't want to argue with nobody about that tonight. But Mike Brown, Flea, you was 100% correct. Mike Brown ain't it. Mike Brown is not it. I'm sorry. Because for me, this is what I see for the rest of the season. This ain't going to be no little stumping in the road and we going to get it together and go and win 10, 15 straight. This is going to continue to happen. Why? Because you have a coach that don't know how to get the dog out of nobody. For all this, we should have kept Tibbs. For all of this. And that's coming from me. I can't stand Tibbs. But this is terrible. The defense is terrible. And like I said, Cat, everybody's going to sit there and try to no. When you getting that type of money, when you probably consider yourself whatever you think you are, nigga, you got to put up better numbers. You got to be MVP, top 10, top 5 candidate. The fuck out of here. No. You're supposed to come and be a legit superstar next to Brunson. You're supposed to be the difference, nigga. No. So for me, we are in big trouble. A lot of teams right now is going to be a fire sale. We need to make a move. If we think we're going to win a championship this season, we need to make a move. And I'm going to be honest. Cat, OG, Mitchell Robinson, pack them niggas up. OG and Mitch is never going to be fully healthy for a season. We have to understand that. Pack them niggas up. Pack them up. So for me, I just get upset because I'm 48 years old. Lee, we've been Knicks fans for how long? When have you ever heard a superstar say, of Giannis' magnitude, I want to play in New York? And you don't pull a trigger? You don't pull a trigger? Listen, Mike Brown was the wrong coach. And he's going to continue to get exposed. Our guys are just not good defenders. We are not good defenders as a team. Yes, OG is a great defender, but listen, we can't expect OG to guard 1 through 5 and guard everybody. Flea, you 100% correct. Brunson and Cat have to be much better defensively. If we can't get stops, this is going to be an embarrassing season. We're going to go back to being a laughingstock because you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing Orlando. I'm seeing Cleveland. Miami's out for some reason. The motherfuckers ain't going away. Bam is back. They looking a little healthy. They winning ball games in Philly. So now,
but hold on, but stay right there because, and I want Flea to get in on this because you're saying these role players now, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart specifically,
yes,
not Karl Anthony Towns. He's not included in this. He can start in plenty of places in around the league. So Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart. Let's be specific. Who can't? Which one of these guys won't start on the Cleveland? Like you just said, on the Pacers. OG
Okay.
Anunoby.
No. Hold on. So all right. So who's OG start? OG is starting over. What's my man? That one defensive player of the year.
Mobley's a power forward.
So who's the small forward over there?
The dude, DeAndre Hunter, came from Atlanta.
Right. So hold on. So what position is OG playing right now? Small forward?
Yeah.
Is it Hunter coming off the bench?
I would think he's their starter.
No, I'm asking. So who is OG starting over in Cleveland? OG, I mean, who is Mikal Bridges starting over in Cleveland? He's starting over Donovan Mitchell at the 2 guard?
He's not starting over Garland or Donovan Mitchell in Cleveland. But Mikal Bridges can start in half the league. Mikal Bridges is starting in.
I didn't see you missed you. I didn't say he couldn't start in. I said, Fleet, did I not say championship contending teams? We talk about championships. I'm not talking about regular weed teams. I'm not. Yeah, Mikal Bridges can start in Charlotte and Washington. Yeah. Is he starting in OKC? No. Is he starting in Cleveland? No. No, these guys are not starting. If we being honest, top 10 best shooting guards in the NBA. Mikal Bridges' name ain't being mentioned. Best small forwards in the league. OG name is not being mentioned. Let's start being for real and being honest. Their names are not being mentioned.
I'm holding OG down, Flea.
Yeah, I'm rolling. I'll take OG over a lot of small forwards in the league. There's elite guys for sure. There's elite guys, but you need your glue guys when you're trying to build a championship. There's no easy fix for this.
He can't stay healthy, Flea.
That's cool. Y'all wanted Tibbs gone. We got Tibbs out of here because that was the fix, right? He's holding us back. We need somebody else to come in here. These are everybody's words. These ain't my words. I'm going off of what niggas said at the end of the season last year when we lost to Indiana and all through the summer. We need to get rid of him. He's not the guy. He's holding us back. He doesn't coach the laundry list of things. But the one thing you never had to worry about with the New York Knicks team under Tibbs is playing tough. You never had to worry about getting punked. Nobody was coming in the gym snatching our hearts. We was on the road in Boston and went up to 2-0, coming back down from down 20 because we had to play tough and play with some heart. So if we don't like Tibbs, we don't whatever. But at the end of the day, we played tough under him. There's far too many times this season in the first 15 games of the season where I look at us and say we are soft. We're not playing tough as a team, not from an individual standpoint. As a team, collectively, we're not playing tough. So if we want to say that Mike Brown is not getting toughness out of this team, that's absolutely true. But creating a revolving door of coaches now and thinking that we're going to be on like a championship trajectory by doing that it doesn't work like that either. So we gotta pick our poison and roll with it.
But so
firing Mike Brown doesn't mean the next season we're gonna be championship contenders.
Absolutely, but it is Mike Brown getting the best out of Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart and these guys and OG Anunoby that all ball is thinking they're not starters on a championship team anywhere around the league.
But
I mean, I don't fully agree with that.
I mean, like I said, we can respectfully agree to disagree. I'm not here to argue with my brothers or to chat about that. I'm just saying, the proof is in the pudding. Hold on, them niggas ain't gonna never sniff an All-Star. They never even gonna come close to sniffing an All-Star. It's tough for these niggas to act badly. I'm sorry, go ahead.
But you need those type of guys. See, I don't want to get into an all-out war with y'all right now, but the way that we hold our superstar level players accountable for their teams, we run from that with Brunson. And then we use the fact that Brunson is a smaller guard and he shouldn't take on this type of load because of his stature and all of that. And now we put it on everybody else on the team. Everybody is responsible, but the responsibility that we put on every other All-Star, he's a top 5 player in the league. He's a top 3 point guard in the league. The responsibilities that they have, we don't ever put on Brunson. Like, you and Fabian want to coin this nigga the king of New York, which is fine, but I don't understand how we don't hold him accountable for where we're at as a team right now. Why doesn't he hold any responsibility? Just because he's putting the ball in the basket and that is his only job, that's the only way he affects winning or losing, we don't say anything about him. We'll kick Cat back in every day. Fine. We know where his struggles are. We know where everybody else's struggles are. But right now, Jalen Brunson is devoid of any criticism because he's averaging 28 a game. I don't fully agree with that. Because if OKC started out 10-10 this year, people will be talking about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what the fuck he's doing. Everybody holds Joel accountable on why Philly is not great. Milwaukee is their success hinges on Giannis. All these great players, their success hinges on their best player. But us, I don't know. I feel I have some thoughts on that, and I don't just want to push him to the side and everybody else needs to be held accountable but him.
The reason why I disagree with that wholeheartedly is because Jalen Brunson shows up on the other end. He's a superstar player on the offensive end. Karl-Anthony Towns has not. Why do you have 0 points again in the first quarter? Why aren't you? Everybody keeps. It's real easy to say the smaller player, you can't win with him. He's not a 1A. Okay, cool. We're not ignoring these facts. We know this. This is basketball. It's tall people are going to have the advantage. We get it. Well, Karl-Anthony Towns is tall, and he can shoot, and he can score, and he can pass, yet he's not better than Ant Edwards or Jalen Brunson. How is that possible? Yes, you're going to get more smoke from me because you don't show up and dominate on the offensive end. I hate that. I'm going to hate that more than the other guy who don't play defense, who has showed up with the 1A guys, legit. The Luka Doncic, Randall, who ain't even a 1A guy, took his team over. I'm going with that guy. He shows up. He shows the most heart. Day in, day out. He came back from an injury, and the biggest Jalen Brunson fan said, yo, they rushed him. They rushing him. And this is why they rushing him. Because this guy's weak sauce. He's soft. So when we talk about these role players, why we're going to give them more smoke? Because Mikal Bridges came in after 5 draft picks and was supposed to replace Dante DiVincenzo. That's why. Dante DiVincenzo put up a hell of a performance in New York. I'm not saying he's the answer, but you had 8 guys to rotate that were great around Brunson. Period. I don't think it's going to take he can't be LeBron and Luka. He can't be one of them guys. It has to be 8, 9 guys that fit around Brunson, and we don't have those 6, 7, 8, 9 guys that are pulling this off. Mitchell Robinson really wet the bed yesterday. That was crazy. Yeah, I'm going to shit on him because your skill is defense, and you didn't even show that yesterday. I got to shit on you. Josh Hart, your skill is rebounding. You have 4 or 5 rebounds against the Magic. You got punked. All these guys, Jalen Brunson did not get punked. The first game we said, yo, he got punked by Suggs in them. That's what we said. We said that the first game, Flea. So for you to say that is a lie. And then last night, what did he do?
He got punked last night.
He smoked Jalen Suggs. Every possession out there, he smoked.
There's another side of the ball, man.
I don't
Stop
care.
this shit. Jalen Suggs is kicking his ass all night.
Care.
It's a turnstile.
I don't care.
You get Jalen Brunson in front of you, it's a fucking turnstile. You niggas just love scoring and don't want to hold them accountable.
But y'all know what this was.
Knicks Rehab.
We got tomorrow.